Hello everyone, it's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Thursday, October 3rd, and I'm going to try this again. I will be refilming yesterday's video. I have no idea what happened, but I finished the video, I clicked share like I always do, and then it just went into processing mode and it never showed up. So, who knows? Who knows? I did send a message to, there's a help section of Facebook. I don't know when I'll ever hear back from them or if they can ever find that video, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot a new video. So if you missed the video, I do like to give you video instructions because that's how I learn. I love to watch. I like to see things being done if I'm going to try and learn something, right? Whether it be cooking or sewing or stamping, I like to actually physically watch a video. And so I will repeat that video from yesterday. Hello, good morning, everyone that's popping in. So today I have another card to share with you using Humble Home. And this one is near and dear to my heart, and you'll see why when I flip the camera. I love this product suite. It has a punch that goes with it. Hi Marie from sunny Montreal. Yay, you've got sun there. Awesome. This one has a punch with it, okay? And I have a special place in my heart for all the punches. I have held on to many, many punches over the years that are special and unique. And Stampin' Up! Does come out with some really unique punches. They've had some great ones in the past that I've held on to. Hi, Rebecca. I'm going to be holding on to this one, this house one. I think you can do a lot with it. And I love that it's bundled with a photopolymer stamp set. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when I flip the camera. Good morning, Pat from Edmonton. Good to have you with me. Hi, Kay. Hello, hello. Thanks. It's so great to see you all here with me. And I do see that I'm live. So I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed that when I finish the video, it will actually go to Facebook. And I do like to grab that recording. I didn't get a chance yesterday morning because it didn't go. The recording afterwards and upload it to my YouTube channel. So I'm praying that that happens. And the other thing is when you place an order with me from Canada, every week when you place an order, I do send you the card packets, and the tutorial has the QR code for each video for each day, right? As well as the supplies and the measurements for cutting and scoring. So I need that QR code so that I can put that in my PDF. So that's why I love to, it's not just doing a video to share, I do it to also to share with my customers so that they can go back and rewatch the video when they get their card kits at home. So that's a little bit about why I do what I do, and it has to be, I have to have my steps in place, right? Hi, Janet. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we're going to flip the camera and share this fun card with you. Hi, Mary from California, Folsom, California. Good to have you with me. Hi, Sonia, sorry. Oh, I missed your comment. Flies by so quickly here. I'm at a scrapbook retreat. We hope it works today. Yes, thank you. I hope it works too. Because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. We're not even going to go there. It's going to work today. All the positive vibes today. Okay, let's flip the camera. Wasn't sure if I should buy Humble Home, but your projects really make me rethink. Yes, okay, well, that's good. I think this is a great one. I really do. I think it's super cute with the house with the bricks, the house with her gingerbread to make like Christmas projects. I think this is a fun year-round bundle, not just for Christmas or you'll see. Anyway, I'll talk a little bit more as I flip my camera here. Good morning, Marlene and everyone. We turned on the furnace the other day. Yeah, it's getting colder here. Hi, Carol Ann. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Betty Moore from Chilliwack, BC. Hello, Carrie. Okay, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera. Hi, Betty. Thank you for being here. We're going to flip the camera, point you down at my work surface, and we'll start this card number 4 for my Thursday video. Hello, Jennifer from Oklahoma. Okay, here we go. We're gonna flip and point you down here. So there is my Janet said we had frost last night. Yeah, it is par for the course. It's, you know what, I was telling my dad the other day, like I really miss having a nice lengthy fall. I'm hoping that we will have some fall because often what I've found that happens in Alberta is that we have this 1 day transition between fall and winter, and I don't want that to happen. I want to enjoy fall. I want to enjoy the leaves turning, not just like like I want to enjoy them turning color and then falling, whatever, and like taking pictures in the leaves and stuff like that before, boom, the snow hits and then we're covered, right? So that tends to happen, and I don't know. Not much we can do about it, right? Okay, let's bring in the bundle. We've got Humble Home. You can see here on the right-hand side, I've got my photopolymer stamp set. This code that you see, 164094, that's the code for the bundle. So when you buy both together with this item code, it's $54.75. That's a 10% savings. So who doesn't love a good deal, right? 10% savings when you buy the bundle, and you're going to want this bunch. I love it. This little side over here where the heart is, that's a great one to just poke your cardstock in, and if you just need a little heart for your project. It's got a hole punch here at the top, and then you've got this little square here for the windows. Such a fun little punch. Okay, so today I'm going to make a card using this bundle, and we're going to start off with a basic gray card base. Okay, so let me see if I can raise up and you can see a little bit more of my work surface. Now, when I raise my camera, I will have to speak a little bit louder so that you can hear me, hopefully, because I'm not wearing a microphone, so I'm just talking so that my phone can pick up my voice. So I hope you can hear me. I'm just going to burnish this card fold. So it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. We're going to bring in a piece of basic white. Okay, I'll just put this off to the side. So this is a strip of basic white, and what we're going to do with this one, we're going to stamp the brick house, but I'm not going to stamp it as a house. We're going to stamp like bricks along the bottom of this piece, and I'm not going to go the whole way. I think I'm going to do at least 5.5. Okay, so we're going to bring in pecan pie ink. All right, so love this pecan pie, and we're going to, let me turn my paper. I'm going to stamp along the bottom. Now, I don't want the peak of the house. I just want the rectangle bottom part of the house. So I'm going to go ahead, put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to stamp this along the bottom, okay? And I'm going off onto my glass mat, which is great. I can wipe it up later. So there's my first one. We're going to go ahead and keep on going and line this up with the one next to it like that. Keep on going. So essentially we're making, it kind of looks like a brick wall, but I'll share with you what it is in just a second. Okay, so let's go ahead, and you don't have to be perfect, right? Well, I'm already crooked. Okay, so we'll try to make it straight. Okay, all right, so there we've got that, and let's see. I've got gaps down here at the bottom. I didn't plan to do that. Okay, let's just do one more. But to do that, if you want to fill all of this in, it's okay, because I'm going to trim this. And then we're going to just go up here with the house the way it is, like full. And we're going to go on top up here. Okay. And we'll just match up those bricks as best we can. Photopolymer, it's a beauty. You can see right through it. Stamp another layer right there. And another one. I'm so happy that they made this stamp set photopolymer, because if you're new to Stampin' Up, we have two types of stamps. We have photopolymer, which I'm using right now, and you can see right through it, so it makes it so easy to line up your images. And we also have the traditional red rubber, which is how Stampin' Up started the company, and that is amazing. They said we would always have both. Okay, so some stamps are great for red rubber and some are better for photopolymer. So I'm using the photopolymer. Now I have a strip here. This is what I'll send you in your kit. I have a strip that measures, what is this, 2.5 by, I forget, I don't know. I'm going to trim it down anyway. If you wanted to make this complete, you could also take the roof of the house and come in here and fill in these gaps down here like this, right? So you can have it really all together. I don't need to do that because I only need a small strip. So let's grab my first thing is my chamois cloth, and I'll clean up my work surface. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the trimmer, and I need about a 5.5 inch strip of this. This is going to be pavers, like for a street. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off these white sections. So I'll give you a bigger piece than you need so that you can just stamp it like I've just done, and then choose what your best stamping is. Maybe you'll do all the way across and it'll be perfect, and I hope it is. So let's just make this. Let's trim a little bit more to get rid of those white gaps there. And then I'm going to make it 5.5, 5.25 in length. So 5.25, I'm just lining it up over here at 5.25. And then I'm going to trim. And then we're going to trim it again. Just get rid of the top peaks like that. Okay. So essentially now what I have is a nice little paver section. Okay. And we can also do some tearing on it if you wanted to. And I actually initially thought I would do that, but yeah, let's do it. We're just going to tear it because I am creating a scene. So I want this to be like a paver hill. Okay, so I'm just tearing the cardstock towards myself, and you can make a little incline if you want, like that. All right, so that's what I've got. Now I'm going to bring in some scrap cardstock. So here I have a gorgeous grape, and I'm going to stamp just the roof of the house, okay? So I'm going to stamp with early espresso. So we're going to stamp, hello, Joyce from Calgary. Hello, hello. I just popped up there to make sure I was still alive. So live. I'm still alive, I assure you. I'm just at, oh my God, it's funny. Live on Facebook. Okay, let's, excuse me, stamp the roof. Then we're going to bring the punch in, and we're going to punch out the roof, the house shape, and I also want that purple heart. This is gorgeous grape cardstock. I don't need the little square, but I do want the heart. All right, so we're going to just put that aside for a second. Now I'm going to bring in the little stamp that is the doors and windows, and we're going to use early espresso again, and we're going to stamp that at the bottom of this little gorgeous grape house. There we go. And then I'm going to use my chamois. You can use your chamois cloth to clean your stamps too if you want to. So I'm just going to do that because it's really close to me. And then what I want to do is I've cut these little strips, and I'll give you some of these in your kit. These strips are 1/2 inch in length, okay? So just go through your scraps, grab some 1/2 inch white cardstock, and I'm going to bring in Daffodil Delight. Nope, first I'm going to punch. So I'm going to punch with this punch. So I love to do punching, die cutting first, and then do stamping. So I'm just going to put this into the punch right here where the square is, and I'm going to punch a whole bunch of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you get the gist, right? So go ahead and stamp all your little, punch all your little squares, however many you need. And then we're going to put these onto my silicone mat, okay? So grab your silicone mat. I love my silicone mat because it allows me to see. I can see with that dark gray background. I'll move this up so you can see it. So I've got my little squares, and you could fill your whole silicone mat with squares. I'm going to take this block this stamp that I've cleaned, and I'm going to bring in Daffodil Delight, and we are going to stamp those windows. So I'm just going to ink up one at a time and just hover over the square and stamp. So there's one window, and 2. I only need 2, but let's just go ahead and I just want to show you how easy this is, right? You can see where you're stamping. Now you could stamp one window at a time and punch it out, but I really like to be prepared and to sit down and just stamp them all, right? Okay, so now let's bring our house back in. I'm going to grab some liquid glue, and we're going to put glue on the windows here, and I'm going to put one up here. Now I'm not going to put the gorgeous grape heart on there. I have a few hearts off on my silicone mat, or my what I like to call my charcuterie board. And let's see, what should we put on? I'm going to grab one that's Daffodil Delight, and we're going to put that on the top of the house right there. Easy peasy. And then we're just going to put those windows in place with the nice glowing lights inside. Okay, so there we have a fun little gorgeous grape house. Okay, here comes the fun part. So you guys know that I'm from Newfoundland, right? If you've ever been to St. John's, Newfoundland, you have seen the Jelly Bean Row. Hopefully you've been to downtown and you've seen the Jelly Bean Row houses, right? They are, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, just Google Jelly Bean Row houses and you'll see. They are amazing houses that line the streets of downtown St. John's, and they're along a hill. They're all over the place, right? And they are all in very vibrant colors, and they are all touching. They're all close to one another, and very iconic image for Newfoundland. So I'm going to put this down here, this piece here. First things first, let's stamp first. So we're going to stamp up in the corner from our house to yours. And I'm going to use real red, and we'll just stamp this up here. Do your stamping first, because if I make a mistake, then I can always flip this white piece over and try again, right? So if you get your kits home and you make a mistake, flip it over. You get 2 chances with a piece of cardstock, right? Actually, you probably get 4, because even if you made a mistake, you could flip it down here, and you're going to cover that up with the brick wall. All the tricks, right? Okay, so there we go. We're going to put this brick. It's not a brick wall. This is the brick streets of downtown St. John's. So we're going to put that on here with some liquid glue. Get that all situated. And then we are going to put this entire piece on our basic gray background like this. See how it's coming together? Oh, I love it. All right, so now we're going to just add, remember with white cardstock, you want to add very small amounts of that white glue, liquid glue, multi-purpose liquid glue, because it will ripple through as it dries. If you put too much glue, it'll come through and you'll be like, oh, I made that beautiful card, and now I can see the lines in the background. You don't want that. Okay, so we're going to put that aside, and by the magic of TV, I'm going to bring in my Jelly Bean Row houses. Check these out, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. They are beautiful colors, and I want to share a little tip with you. When you do your houses, you want to make them like the Jelly Bean Row, and they don't really have, Jelly Bean Row houses are typically rectangular, like salt box houses. So I wanted to cut off these little peaks, okay? So you can stack them together and grab your scissors, grab your snips, and just easy peasy snip off those little peaks. Make it a rectangle house. So flip this over, just lining the blades of my scissors up and just straight up like that. So you can have all these Jelly Bean Row houses like that. And you know what? I didn't think of it until just before the video, and I didn't have time, but let me show you what this is going to look like with, I got 2 extra windows that I stamped, right? So a lot of times in Newfoundland, there's an upstairs to these homes too. So you'll see lots of windows, so you can actually stack your windows. So let's do that with the gorgeous grape one and see how it looks. I'm going to put 2 extra dots there, and we'll grab my take your pick tool, and we'll put those windows up top. Look at that, making a second floor of the house. I love it. Okay, so you could do that too if you wanted to have your houses looking like that with the 2-story windows. So I have 7 different colors here on my charcuterie board, I like to call this. I've got some extra hearts. So when you punch out your different, your shapes, like when you punch them out, you're gonna get a heart, you're gonna get a square and a hole and a little dot. So hold on to the hearts, and then you can just mix and match and make these beautiful bright colored houses. Okay, so now we're just gonna put this, congrats, Grandma. Oh, we've got a baby. The grandbaby finally arrived. Yay! Dorothy, congratulations on the birth of your granddaughter. So exciting. Okay, so we're going to make this scene here. So from our house to yours, we're going to stack these homes, okay? So we're going to start on this hill, and we're going to stack them. So first things first, why don't we just flip them all over and get the glue on them? Because I like to just be efficient when I'm doing stuff. So if I'm going to the glue is flowing, I'm going to put it on all the houses. And I'm gonna move my ink pads off to the side so I don't put my peach shirt into my ink pads. And we'll just get the glue on here. So fun. If you have a grandchild, niece, or daughter, or child that likes to stamp with you, they're gonna love this punch. They'll punch out these houses and hearts, and they'll be so happy to help you if you want to make this particular card or you just want to punch out houses. It's a great one to share with your the kids in your life. So it really doesn't matter which one you grab first, but I'll just grab one of them and I'll put it right here. We're going to do like a double row of houses. We'll see how this goes. And so we'll put one there, and I'm going to stagger them because true fashion in St. John's, they are definitely on a hill. So we're just going to put them on a hill here, and I may have to move them. So I'm being quite quick here because you want them to fit. Okay, so yes, we're just going to like overlap a little bit here like that, like that. And then will we have room for this gorgeous grape one? I think so. Yeah, we'll make it work. Shimmy over, shimmy over. Okay, so there's our houses there, but you know, we're gonna put some in the background too, why not? So you can lift up and tuck them in, and this is probably where that second row of the windows would work really well. So you can put your houses in, and then you can put your windows on if you want your windows to be showing on the background there. And then I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight one and see if I can tuck that one in here. Look how quickly I'm building all this beautiful town. Okay, so this one, I may have to trim the bottom. I'm going to trim it so that I have my greeting there, so I don't want to cover that up. So let's just trim off the bottom because you're not going to see it anyway. And we'll tuck that in right here. So just the roof of that one will be showing, and I'll just leave it like that. All right, so there's my little row of houses on the hill of downtown St. John's, from our house to yours. And then on the inside, we can put anything you want. Like this could be a Christmas card. I have a piece of basic white here. So let's stamp something from the stamp set. So you've got Merry Christmas. You could make it a Christmas card. You could say thank you. You could make it thank you. How about a welcome? That's a true Newfoundland thing, right? To welcome people. So from our house to yours, welcome would be a nice gesture. Sometimes we need, you know, if you have a new neighbor that just moved in the neighborhood, this would be a fantastic card to give to your neighbors. So let's see, what do I have here? We've got, let's grab Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so we're going to stamp the word welcome with Blueberry Bushel. And you like these, Krista? They're so fun, right? I picture myself using this stamp set on a scrapbook page. My sister lives in St. John's, and I often talk about my sister, Melissa. And when we went to visit her, we went to St. John's, and we got to spend some time downtown. So I do have pictures of those jelly bean row houses. So I think this would make a fantastic scrapbook page. So the stamp set also has this awesome big heart. It has a small heart punch, and it also has this big heart. I'm going to put that, boom, right there. Look at that. Okay, so that is a beautiful welcome card. So let's open this up, and we'll put this on the inside. Love the vibrant colors. And this one was a dud, so I flipped it over. Remember, I told you how you got two chances. So you can do this card landscape, as I've done, or you can also do it portrait, right? So what I mean by that is if you cut your brick wall, your brick cobblestone for the street, you can actually do it going this way, right? So you could do your houses, stack them up this way and make a different orientation for your card. So much fun. I had a blast making this card, and it's just a cheerful one. Even if you're not from Newfoundland, this would, like, it kind of looks a little bit like Norwegian a little bit to me. Beautiful colors, and Stampin' Up! Has all the stuff, right? Now you could stamp your each of your homes with brick, but I wanted to use this image to do the street. So, and you can bling this up with pretty much anything. Let's see, what do I have for this one? All kinds of different things. Okay, so let's see here. Thanks so much, you guys. You like it, Mary? Thanks so much. It is a fun card. I'm just grabbing some bling. I forgot to bring some over. How about iridescent. I'm not quite sure what to put on this card, but what I have in front of me is rhinestones, and I have these ones. Let's see. Let's add a little bit of bling to this card. So we'll add these ribbon, sorry, I'll show you the spine. Pecan pie and clear ribbon. So let's do some, the pecan pie would match because I used that on the brick, right? The brick or the stone. So let's add 3 of those. We'll put 1 in here and 1 up here. There. Nice neutral bling. I could have done the white or the clear, but I thought I would just go with the pecan pie. There we go, guys. We got fun little houses today. Don't forget to cut the peaks off the roof if you're stacking them like this. Otherwise, they would overlap. You could do that too. But there we have it. I hope you like this one. I had fun. Now, for those of you that didn't see my video yesterday, I will be doing the replay. But this is the card in case you're watching. This was the card I made yesterday, From Our House to Yours. Actually, that one is kind of crooked. Let's take a better look. This one right here with the pom-pom ribbon. And what did I do? I didn't stick this down. And the Merry Christmas inside. All right, so that was yesterday. I'm going to repeat that video, and this is the Thursday, October 3rd edition of my card using Humble Home. Again, 164094. Grab this one. It's going to be a fun one for your collection with the house and the stamp set. You're going to save 10% on the bundle. Alrighty, let me turn you around. It still shows that I'm live, so let's see how this goes when I end the video. Hopefully I can still have access to the recording and you guys can still grab the replay. I want to thank you for coming back to join me this morning. I wish you all a great rest of your Thursday. Don't forget about that starter kit special, guys. It is the best deal. I had people messaging me last night about it, asking, what do I put in there? And I'm like, wow, whatever you want. It's totally up to you. You can customize it. You get to choose $206 of whatever you want with no shipping, and you're only going to pay $135 in Canada. That's a really good deal, right? So fill your starter kit with whatever you want. Put the Humble Home in there. That's only $54.75. You can go up to $206. You can add a lot of bundles, a lot of different things in your starter kit. If you are from Canada and you need help with choosing your starter kit or anything with ordering, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It's going to be Fun Fold Friday. Come back and join me at 9 o'clock Mountain Time. See you then. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.